right, I'm back to show you guys how I make my kombucha. You can certainly make it anywhere, any way you want. There's so many different places on YouTube where you can learn how to make it. Anyway, but this is how I make it. So I do it the same exact way every time. First things first, you want to do 2 cups of boiling water, right? Do you see my new cup? 2 cups of boiling water, and then you're supposed to use 6 teaspoons of loose leaf green tea, but I don't have any, so, and I'm not going to the store. So I have tea bags, right? These are, I think they're like English breakfast tea or something. English tea, whatever. So I assume that each one is like a teaspoon. So I'm gonna put 6 of them in. Should be fine. If you have green tea or black tea, they both work almost exactly the same, at least in my opinion they do. So, you know, use the green tea or the black tea. Or you could do this, same thing. And then, all right, so it's usually like it fills up to here with tea. And then I take the dried hibiscus, and I usually like fill it the rest of the way. I love hibiscus. If you've never had it, seriously, oh, it's here. Gross. If you've never had it, it's really tart, like a lemonade or cranberry juice or something. It's super good. No caffeine, and you can order. Comes in a 1-pound bag. This is, okay, so, this is the brand, right? And it comes in this, which is a 1-pound bag by weight. And it's this massive ass bag for like 15 bucks. And it's so nice. Anyway, add some lemon juice and sugar or fake sugar, whatever, and it makes a really great, like, summer drink. Alright, whatever. Here's your hibiscus. And then you're going to want to steep this for, I don't know, whatever, 10-15 minutes, give or take. So I'm going to push pause, and then I'll come back in a minute once this is done and show you how I started. Please excuse the weird angle with the camera all the time. If the camera's up any higher, I can't see it. I can't reach it because I'm not tall enough. So that would require me having to stand up on a ladder in order to see whatever, how it's recording. So this is what you get. So this is how I can film it all. All right. I'll be right back, and then I'll show you how to get started. All right. So, here's your tea. So it's dark. All right, then you're gonna want to, here's a gallon, right? You're gonna wanna put your tea in there. And then a cup of sugar, regular sugar, not like organic and natural sugar. For some reason it said this, so that's what I use. If you want to use a different kind of sugar, you're gonna have to Google it because I'm not sure. Anyway, so the hot tea should melt the sugar pretty quick. You don't want to put the water in here yet until it's which is pretty cool. So now instead of having gallon jars all over the place, this one's a 2-point something gallon, 2.15 or something like that. Anyway, and every time you make a kombucha, right, your scoby makes another scoby. So I have a shit ton of them now, and I saw on one of these culture places that they basically just have this whole thing full of like scobies and kombucha, and then they just pour it into their bottles for their second ferment. And I thought, oh, that's neat. So that's what I'll be doing with this one. Okay, so see, no sugar at the bottom. Then you're gonna want to put, I put 1 tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar. I did it without raw apple cider vinegar, and I did it with 2 tablespoons of raw apple cider vinegar, and the one with 1 worked much better. So then you want to put 12 cups of water. I don't really need to measure it because I know it comes to like right here. Anyway, so you put your 12 cups of water, and then with clean hands, you're gonna take your scoby, right? This is a small one that I made recently. And you're gonna wanna put that in there. And then with 2 cups of the starter, it's called starter. This is, so from every time you make a batch of this, you're gonna save 2 cups and put your scoby in that 2 cups to sit, in the pantry or wherever until you're ready to make another batch. And that's what you use to start your next one. Okay, so there. And then that's not quite enough water, so. It goes right about there. We got pigeons, and I'm allergic to birds, so I'm getting adjusted. All right, so you're gonna want to put, you can't put a cap on this because of the fermentation, the bubbles. So put a coffee filter or like cheesecloth or a washcloth or something that breathes but doesn't let any shit in. And then a rubber band, or I use a ponytail holder usually because that's all I have. I just so happen to. Okay, and then put this someplace like warm. The warmer it is, the more like, see all these bubbles already? You're gonna see bubbles and all kinds of stuff going on in here. My house is pretty cold, so I don't know how to tell. I would taste it like after 10 days, give or take, and then 7 to 10 days, and see how it tastes to you. I'm basically fermenting these for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, give or take. And then the second brew is usually, I'm doing it even longer now, 7 to 10 days maybe, because it's cold in my house. So like if you have a heating pad or, I don't know, whatever, in a warm spot. You're gonna have to like figure it out on your own, Google it or something. But you know, you'll know when it's ready. I think. So yeah, that's it. And then when this is done, when it tastes like you want it to taste, when it tastes like you want it to taste, you're gonna take the SCOBY out, plus 2 cups of this, and put it in like a Tupperware, and put it wherever you want until you make your next batch. Or you could get something like this and have literal continuous kombucha just constantly going. And then as it gets lower, you know, a gallon is gone, put a new gallon in and let it ferment again. You know, you'll want to put it in bottles like, so here are plastic wine bottles that I have, and then flip top bottles. You know, it's just like whatever your preference is. And then you can add like fruit and sugar or juice or something like that to them. And then that also helps them like get more fizzy. So you'll just have to do like your own research and see exactly what it is that you want to put in them. You can put nothing. That's what I did for the first couple months. Put them in the bottles, let them get fizzy, and then stick them in the fridge. Once they are to your liking, put them in the refrigerator. Otherwise, your bottles are going to explode from carbonation or whatever. So, all right. Well, thank you for watching, and let me know if you try it. And then, like I said on the last video, I'll be making a bread video really soon. I actually wanted to do the bread one today, but that big, ginormous kombucha thing came, so now I can finally clean up this fermenting station I have going on in my kitchen, and it'll look cute. So whatever, have a nice day, and let me know in the comments. Thanks.